What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher, and Wrestling for Fans, I accept your challenge. You issued a challenge.
Saving, yes, my favorite word of the game.
And you want to know, you want me to make a video, you want me to make 2 videos. What would happen? What if the NWO showed up in the Invasion storyline? Not the NWO from the 2000s, but the NWO from the 90s. So, and the second, what if Eric Bischoff bought WCW? Well, I'm going to handle the first one. First. Now, are you talking about... Well, the thing is about the NWO, are you talking about just Hall, Hogan, and Nash? Or are you talking about when the NWO grew to like half the roster? Are you talking about when they formed? Or are you talking about when they expanded? Or are you talking about that altogether? Half the roster. Well, here's the thing. If they came in during the Invasion storyline, I think the NWO would have gotten overshadowed by the enormous amount of guys in the alliance. Because not only did you have WCW stars, you also had ECW stars in there as well, along with WWF. But I do think that in the Invasion they would have made a bigger impact than when the NWO finally made their appearance in the WWF in 2002. With that being said, the NWO would have probably got... You're right. Half of the roster was a part of the NWO, and that's the reason why the NWO got stale. It grew way too big, way too fast. By the time you know it, maybe the entire Invasion angle would just be the guys of both WCW and ECW aligning with the NWO, coming together as a bigger faction, then laying waste to the WWF. Do you like that idea? I could definitely see the NWO doing something like that, honestly. But at the end of the day, I think the Invasion angle would have still saw Vince McMahon come out on top. I mean, WCW got bought out. ECW was dead at the point. What do you mean what we got now? What we got now is good.
Traded up
Technically.
for a new one. I'll take a new one.
Um, I mean, you can say that,
For your partner, you want to.
and you are you are right. But here's the thing:
Wow.
even if the members of WCW, even if the even if the members of the alliance
Let me get off for a minute. I'm gonna look in that car. There might be
went full NWO, I think that we would see defections from the NWO.
I'm going back in my mech.
So you wanted my response?
Well, one of the people with my co-op can go.
There you have it.
Both these back over.
Now
Stay on that path.
I have
I think it's all the same regardless.
now I have a challenge. Now I'll save that for the next video. What have I been smoking? I've been smoking nothing.
Get in. Oh, I'm good.
I know I know the current product kind of sucks. That's why I don't watch it. And hold on. There we go. So, what if the NWO from the 90s
Oh, it's running away.
came into Invasion storyline?
Dominate.
I think the NWO would have gotten bigger. I think it would have gotten stronger. And I think,
Doesn't have that.
just maybe, we would have seen I think we would have seen like a D-Generation X or like a Nation of Domination type of thing happen to where they would feud with the NWO, and ultimately
That one's gone. That was easy enough. Now just focus all the fire on this one guy who's hiding.
oh, that was Michael, that wasn't you. Why did you let Michael have your phone?
I gotta try to do it.
Okay. All right. I think we may see. I think if that happened, I think if the Alliance went full-fledged NWO, we would see members like Triple H and The Rock who don't get along form up. You can add Austin into the mix, Angle to the mix. Regal. No. Regal would be a part of the Alliance. You would see so many people just join up for one common goal. Like Nexus. Just like Nexus. But yeah, that's my opinion on what if the NWO came in the invasion and not in the early 2000s. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.